Welcome back everyone. Take a deep breath, and now imagine opening your eyes to a world where nothing looks the same anymore. A world where the United States wakes up one morning, and suddenly every single human can see in infrared. Not a machine, not a camera, human eyes themselves turning into thermal detectors. Today, we're going to explore exactly what that world would look like, how it would change daily life, how people would react, how society would evolve, and how this strange new vision could change everything from security to relationships. So sit tight, because this journey is going to be wild. Let's jump straight into the real question. What actually happens when humans see in infrared? First, every warm object becomes visible in glowing patterns. Buildings would look cold and lifeless, while humans, animals, engines, and electronics would shine like bright heat signatures. In the United States, waking up with this new ability would literally feel like switching from normal mode to superhero mode. People would walk outside and suddenly see glowing footprints, warm handprints on doors, the heat map of cars that were recently driven, and even the faint warmth of underground pipes. Daily life would feel like living inside a thermal scanner. But the real chaos starts when people look at each other. Human faces would appear completely different, no makeup, no lighting tricks, no filters. Instead, you'd see warm blood vessels, heat differences on skin, and glowing eyes like burning embers. Imagine going on a first date like that. Hey, nice to meet you. By the way, your left cheek is running at 96 degrees today, very impressive. Dating apps would have to create new categories like thermal compatibility. Now, let's talk about crime and security. Infrared vision turns everyone into a walking lie detector. Nervousness makes body temperature rise. Anger makes your face heat up. Fear shows up like a thermal flare. In the US, police, detectives, and even ordinary people would immediately start identifying suspicious behavior without any equipment. Criminals would panic because hiding in shadows wouldn't hide them anymore. Banks, airports, and malls would be full of people scanning each other unintentionally. Even cheaters trying to sneak around at night would glow like a bulb. It would be the end of stealth. But hold on, before we turn this entire world into a surveillance nightmare, let's talk about the fun part. Everyday comedy would become next-level entertainment. Kids would roast their parents by saying things like, "Dad, why are your ears suddenly hot? Did you lie to Mom again?" Cooking would look dramatic because stoves, ovens, and food would glow like lava. Restaurants would get busy because customers would tap on plates saying, "This looks cold, I can see it." Even pets would be hilarious. Cats looking like soft glowing clouds and dogs walking around like tiny heaters. In schools and colleges, students could see exactly who just ran to class because they would be glowing with heat. No more excuses like, "I wasn't running." Your whole body temperature tells the truth. Even teachers couldn't hide stress. Students would say, "Ma'am, your forehead temperature just went up." Are we having a surprise test? Now let's shift to how industries would change. In the US, construction workers, firefighters, engineers, and doctors would gain superhuman advantages. Firefighters would instantly spot humans through smoke. Doctors could see inflammation and infection patterns without machines. Electricians could detect overheating wires without touching anything. Car mechanics could spot engine issues just by looking. This infrared sight would save millions of lives and billions of dollars. But with great power comes great confusion. People would struggle to sleep because bedrooms would look brighter in thermal colors. Couples would argue because one person's body temperature changes during emotional moments and the other person can literally see it. No more, I'm not angry. Your face is glowing like a toaster. Clearly, you are. America's nightlife would transform completely. Clubs, concerts, and parties would look like glowing waves of heat. Joggers in Central Park would look like fiery streaks moving through the dark. And at the same time, privacy issues would explode. People would want thermal blocking clothes just to feel normal again. Companies selling infrared-resistant sunglasses would become billion-dollar industries overnight. Now, let's pause and bring in a little motivation. Imagine waking up with a new type of vision. That's basically like unlocking a new ability, a reminder that humans have potential far beyond what we see every day. Infrared vision is fictional for now, but growth is real. Skills are real. The world only changes when people decide to see beyond what is visible. Whether it's your goals, dreams, or future, you need a different vision, something sharp, bold, and fearless. If you see opportunities the way infrared sees heat, nothing in life stays hidden from you. Every path becomes clearer. Every weakness becomes visible, and every strength begins to glow. So don't wait for superpowers. Build your own. Coming back to our infrared America, after the initial shock and excitement, people would eventually adapt. The United States would develop new laws for heat vision privacy. Scientists would study how this ability appeared. Technology companies would redesign gadgets, screens, and apps for thermal visibility. Artists would paint using heat patterns. Fashion designers would create clothes that change thermal colors. And slowly, this strange new world would become normal. But one thing would remain the same. Humans find a way to laugh, live, love, and grow, no matter how wild the situation is. Whether we see in normal light or infrared, the real vision that matters is how we see the world inside us. If you enjoyed this journey into a world of infrared humans, then make sure to hit the like button. Drop a comment telling me what ability you want to explore next. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you never miss another mind-bending video. Your support helps bring more amazing content like this. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.